World's wonderful, isn't it? It's all crashing down around us. And I just don't give a fuck anymore. Sat out in my garden, drinking a Frosty Jacks and smoking a Richmond cig, while world leaders make decisions that will be the end of us all. Might as well just chill out, man. Things are falling apart with my family. You know, I've been an alcoholic for about 15 years and I've done really good in making steps to stop, but sometimes I just can't resist it, you know. You know, that might make me weak or whatever, but I can enjoy a few moments of pleasure as the world burns down around us. Do you remember back when you were little, whenever you were born, you know, the dreams that you had, you know, where you wanted to be when you grew up? Well, I personally wanted to be a train driver. I wanted to like drive trains and stuff because I was so obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine when I was a wee young boy. I was also really interested in video games, and I really wanted to I also wanted to work for a big video game company like Rockstar, or it was mostly Rockstar, but I didn't really think of that much past that, because obviously I was obsessed with Grand Theft Auto in my days. But that never happened. I went to college and I studied game development and never went past, well, basically I attended college and I got some pretty good got some knowledge around like 3D animating and stuff like that, but I've never needed to use it, and I've forgotten the knowledge that I've gained. It's been, oh god, I went to college in 2009, 2010, it's 2026 now, so it's been over 15 years, and nothing ever came from it. I was unemployed for many years. On the autistic spectrum, so I can't deal with people, I can't deal with customer service, I can't deal with anything. And I actually did have a job for 6 years actually. I was working at my local Lady Wetherspoons, because I'm in the UK, and it went alright for a long time, but I got sort of pissed off at the amount of wasted food that there was. Like, I was a porter in the kitchen, and I sometimes when the plates would come back, I would eat a little bit of the remains, like, because I usually work like an evening shift or a mid to late morning shift where I might have not had breakfast or I was a bit hungry, and that turned out to be a real problem. I thought it was a violation of service, and what I actually did was I actually handed my resume in to quit before I was actually officially fired, because or sacked, because I'm in the UK, fire is like an American term. So I would have been sacked anyway. But the thing is, I was just trying to do my job. I wasn't, you know, I was never, you know, rude to, well, there was one or two times when I was rude to other staff members, but that was because I was going through some personal shit with my grandparents and my parents. But yeah, I worked there for 6 years. I worked from 2019 until May 2029 until June 2025. So I've been unemployed for almost July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, we're in March now, so 8 months. It's the only job I've ever had, and obviously I've been an alcoholic, not physically but psychologically, for about 15 years, but and I am working to overcome it. But and I actually had my most sober streak until about a week or so ago. I went for 45 days without drinking, but my grandma has pretty much got dementia. She can't, you know, she gets confused. She doesn't know what time of day it is. She doesn't know the time of the day. Sometimes she doesn't know where she is, and that's added more stress on it. But I will say that, you know, most of my stress comes from being, you know, trying to find a purpose in my life, because I couldn't be a train driver because I wouldn't be good enough for that. So just trying to find my way now. I have made a pledge to myself that I will stop drinking and smoking sometime, but sometimes these moments of loneliness, sometimes they're your best friend, if you know what I mean. But the only real way I can improve my life is by winning on the premium bonds. I've got most of my life savings in there, but obviously it's a lottery, you know, you have no guarantee of winning or losing, so but I am trying to look up and engage in my hobbies. You know, recently I've had videos on my channel of cassette decks and mini disc, and I actually bought a 8-track deck the other day, an Akai one, which is really good quality. It's really good, and I hope to get some use out of that, make a video about it. But also, you know, I'm really hoping they're not heading to World War III, but you know, I mean, the Cold War lasted for 50 years, and there was no nuclear apocalypse, and there was a couple times when it could have happened, but some guys saved the day, like in the Cuban Missile Crisis. There was a Russian guy, I can't remember his name, he said not to fire because it was a false alarm. There was another guy in the 1980s, he thought he realised that it was a false alarm, and you know, that could have been the end of the world. I mean, that was before I was even born. You know, I was born in 1991, just as the Soviet Union, Yugoslavia and others were collapsing, so I should really thank my lucky stars, you know, that I have it pretty good compared to now. Well, compared to what other people have in other countries, but yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but yeah, it's just a little rant, basically. If someone knows where I'm coming from, you know, that's appreciated. But I doubt even 5 people will see this. But But you know, those who do see it, you know, if you have any other life predicaments you want to put in the comments, you know, feel free to. I'm just speaking my own mind as I'm half drunk. I'm trying to overcome the actual addiction to drinking, and smoking as well. Which is weird because drinking is the thing my family hates most about me. Well, it's the thing that causes me, but when I'm smoking, they don't really care. You know, they're like, "Oh, it's only affecting you," and but obviously the reason why I smoke is it's a source of dopamine. You know, the feel-good chemical. You know, trying to make you feel like life isn't worthless. You know, some pleasure. And obviously, I do get a lot of pleasure out of my hobbies, like RC cars, cassettes, vinyls, mini discs, and other audio formats. And all I said I'll be receiving a 8-track recorder next week, and I will do a video on that. So, but yeah, anyway, that's gonna be in this video. And if you watched until now, well, thank you for supporting the channel. This is Marisonic190 or Tom Chan signing off.